making a pesto. It's going to be one of my favorite pestos that I use with my pasta. You can mix it in your eggs. I don't know if I made a pesto before, but here it is. I've been using this little pesto, and I thought, gee, I haven't done a video on pesto. So I make my pesto out of walnuts. You could use pine nuts, you could use, I've used pumpkin seeds, even roasted pumpkin seeds. You could use roasted almonds, whatever you prefer. I mean, I think it'll be a little bit grainy, but even though this is going to be a little bit on the grainy side, it's going to be really delicious. I like the flavor of the walnut, and it's economical, and if you can find some really beautiful basil leaves, I could just put my whole face in it because they're so, it smells so good. Okay, so I had some previously, and as you see, they're wilted. And what I'm going to do, and I got a little small processor here, and I mean it's a little dinky one, but I'm going to go ahead and put my leaves in there, and just put as many as you want. I usually fill it up. I don't use the stems, and I don't use the seeds. You can if you'd like. I mean, seeds are good too. I mean, but this is almost, you know, out, so I'm going to, and try to avoid using the dry leaves. These are the dry leaves. You want to discard those, and you just kind of want to, yeah, just kind of dump those beauties in there. Yeah, I like making pesto. I think it's, and then what I did was I put a little bit of oil, extra virgin olive oil, and those are cloves of garlic, and basically I just let them put them on low heat, covered them up until they got a little roasted, sauteed in the pan. So we're going to take all these, look at these little pretty white flowers. They're so pretty. I guess you could use them if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. And so I have this olive oil that I found, and it's a Bavarian extra virgin olive oil, and it has a little bit more of a peppery flavor than your regular olive oil. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of this extra virgin olive oil in there. That's basically what you want to do. That's going to moisten it up. I'm going to put some Parmesan Reggiano cheese in there. Then I'm going to take my walnuts. And you can cut them up. I just take a few. I don't use a whole bunch. Should be enough. Just going to make a small jar, and then I'm going to take my lemon, soften it up a little bit. You know, you just kind of roll it like that. And I put lemon in my pesto. Just kind of gives it a nice little twang. Catch those. That in there. You see that? Going in there. And then I'm going to put some salt. And what salt does, it kind of cuts the acidity in there, and it also flavors. So that's a nice big pinch. And then, like I'm missing something, you can put a little pepper in there if you want. I'm going to put a little pepper. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my garlic that I've roasted, peel it. I could just eat it like that. So good. garlic, roasted garlic. So delicious. It's yummy. Okay. And then I'm going to take that's on there right. Just mix it up. You pulse it first. First you pulse it. So all the leaves can incorporate. And I might put a little bit more oil in there. Oops. Need to do that. A little bit more salt in there. A bit more. Pesto. You can make a cilantro pesto. You can make, oh, there's so many different pestos you can make. You can make a mint pesto, arugula. I've made arugula before. Oh, arugula and basil. Yum. You want to add some anchovies in it, you can. I mean, you just can be creative. Try that. Oh, that's good. Yum. Oh, that's just outstanding. Oh, I love that. And you can even add a little bit of wine if you want. I'm going to add just a little bit, just so I can moisten it. Oh, just a tad bit of, that's some Sauvignon Blanc. I love Mediterranean cuisine. I think it's the best. Then I like Asian cuisine as well. And I like Mexican food, and I like Brazilian, and I like Caribbean, and okay, I like all kinds of food. I'm a foodie. I love traditional Appalachian foods. I love food from the South. Creole. Oh, I love it all. You want to make it where it's a paste consistency. See, this one's about done. And if it gets a little dark when you have it in the refrigerator, I keep mine in the refrigerator. You can see the consistency on that. That's pretty good. And you know, you're gonna get, I mean, my little blender, it's not a fancy little blender as you can see, but it does the job. Oh, that's nice. See that? And that's your pesto. That's nice. I'm going to blend it in. I still see some little bit chunks of basil, but that's what it should look like. It's a delicious pesto. Yeah, and you just stick it in a jar like this. I stick it in a jar like this, label it, make sure you put the date on it, and voila. Okay, on the next clip, I'm going to show you how to make a blackened salmon.